opinion, it's not a right practice because it is a question of their life. And if the boy is not ready for marriage, you should never do this.
Yes, nowadays it's going on love marriage, right? So it's quite new for me. I haven't heard this kind of things. It's happening in our.
Because my timing is different from others. I always connect 3 to 4. That's the reason.
Yes, yes. Okay, no problem. Finally, we have connected. So, hi Tanya. Good afternoon. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. What about your day?
I'm also doing well. So far, so good. Hunky dory, I must say. So yes, it's been long. You are also on YouTube, even I also. So finally, we got chance to connect to each other, right? So before diving into the conversation, I love to know about you. Please introduce yourself.
I am Tanya. I'm joining you from Pink City, Jaipur. I'm a homemaker. I have a dog. And my hobby is watching good movies, talking to the strangers. Not strangers, I can say my co-learner who are available on
Mm.
Skype application. That's all about me.
Okay, it's your hobby to connect with people.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. I think this hobby you have recently inculcated to enhance your communication, isn't it?
Not recently. I cultivated this habit 1 year ago.
It's been 1 year. Okay. So, okay, my name is Susmita Kaushik, belong to Assam, currently based in UP, holding master and PGDCA. I also run YouTube channel by the name of Global English Quest, where I upload conversation and sometimes solo video too. So if I talk about my hobbies, I like play badminton, cooking, reading, and talking to people. But I totally inculcate my hobbies to have session with people to enhance my communication. It's been more than 1 year. So yes, that's pretty much about myself too. Thank you.
Okay, you belong from Assam.
Yes,
So
I
how
belong
do
to
you
Assam.
know how to speak Assami?
Sorry.
I'm saying like you are living in Assam and I think you know about the language of Assami language. Do you know?
Obviously, it's my first language. Assamese language is my first language, so yes, I know. And even I learned Hindi too after coming to the UP. I know I knew Hindi too, but not that much fluent. So I had to learn Hindi too after coming here. Then after completing Hindi, I jump into the English.
Hmm.
So yes.
So how was your experience when you were living in Uttar Pradesh?
Yeah, experience is good. I got to see lots of different things where I couldn't see in the Assam. So it's a different kind of experience for me. I took lots of things I got to see here. So
Hmm.
yes.
I know some name like there is Tinsukia district. I think Tinsukia.
Okay, okay. How did you know it?
Yes. I know because some of my friends are living that kind of area because their husband is working in defense
Oh
sectors.
yes, yes, yes. Okay,
There are
that
some
could be
air force
the reason.
stations also.
Yes. Yeah, in defense sector they spread, all over the India, so you get to know some of the places name. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so today I have one topic. Do you want to elaborate that topic?
Which topic?
Different kind of marriage. I can say forced marriage. And
Mm-hmm.
the particular name of that marriage in local, Pakadua Viva, or you can say forced marriage. If groom is doing government job, so they abducted that boy for their daughter.
Okay. Okay.
So what do you think these kind of marriage?
So I haven't heard or noticed this kind of what are you trying to talk about? Girls will be ready to have
Do you
married
think
with the
it's a
boy?
right thing if you are abducting a boy just for marriage because he is doing government job? That's
Government
the
job.
reason. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Should be the ready a boy as well to get married to the girl, isn't it? Or they are
No, they are
willing to
doing
do
these kind
or
of
they are
marriages at the gunpoint. Gunpoint.
okay.
Hmm.
I don't have idea about it there. Please elaborate. I love to know from you.
Hmm.
Yes.
Because I saw so many newses who are doing government job and in the Bihar there are vacancy BPSC recruitment. So there are
Mhm.
so many boys who had given the exam and after that they qualified. when they recruited their areas, after some time some family members abducted that boy and they were saying you should marry with our daughter, and at the gunpoint they married that boy. So in
Okay.
my opinion it's not a right practice, because it is a question of their life, and if the boy is not ready for marriage you should never do this.
Yes, nowadays it's going on love marriage, right? So it's quite new for me. I haven't heard this kind of things. It's happening in our area.
Because
So
I am
yes,
very
it's
fond of
quite surprising
watching
for me.
news, reading news, so I know this. In some area they are
Hmm.
doing these kind of thing. If you are doing government job, they abducted that boy and they are forcefully saying you should marry with my daughter.
So what do you think about? They will happy after getting married? What they think about their parents, about their
My
kids? What they
opinion, I
think?
think they are not happy because that boy don't want to marry that girl, but if you are doing forcibly, how can they feel happy?
Happy, obviously, how they can live together,
Hmm.
they have some kind of, revenge they want to take from this girl, isn't it?
Hmm.
That your father had done with me this kind of behavior, it should not have done, isn't it?
Yes.
So, what will happen? They are ruining their own daughter's life.
Because they always think government job is a very prestigious job and they have job security. This is the reason. And in this case, like if we are doing this kind of practice, there is no need for dowry. Maybe this can be a reason. So they are doing this kind of practice.
I don't know. Dowry is the very famous in UP, Bihar. I have seen, but in Assam there is no this kind of case. Even when I got married or my friends got married, even single rupees they do not provide to the groom as a dowry. Okay, but here I got to see lots of demand they do as a dowry. You have to give lakhs rupees, 20, 30,
Hmm.
40 lakhs rupees you have to give, otherwise I will not get married to your daughter, right? So it's quite new for me. I'm having new experience, and today you let me know the another kind of marriage. So yes,
Yeah, these are very famous marriages. In some area, they are doing this kind of practice. If we are abducting that guy, our daughter will be very happy because he is a government employee.
obviously money is not everything, isn't it? Money is not everything.
But
What is
in
happening
India, there is a
now?
craze for government job.
Obviously, if you are too much crazy to have a government job, then why do you don't provide your daughter to get this kind of job, isn't it? Why don't you make your daughter ability to get job?
Hmm.
So
Yes.
you should provide this environment to your daughter, right? If you are too much willing or too much crazy toward government job, then why don't you provide the government job to your kid?
Hmm.
They both are equal, right? Both are equal. Girl and boy, both are equal, right? So we should not do this kind of things. It's a really bad impact to our society. What the other person can learn seeing this kind of, atmosphere in their surrounding. So really, not
Yes.
this is the not
But
good
in
thing.
some, states, they this is the question of pride. If you are offering cars, cash, some other thing, so they feel very happy. They always think
Hmm.
our daughter will feel very happy. All will respect my daughter in their in-laws house. This is the
Hmm.
mindset of the daughter's family.
Daughter's family, yes, they are mingling to each other. That is their will, right? This is their will. If they are providing something as a dowry or something, to their daughter, as a prize or as a gift, then it will be acceptable. But if you are forcing to someone to get married, it's quite a,
Hmm.
uncomfortable to see.
So there is only one
Yes.
solution. You can challenge these kind of marriage in the court.
Okay.
This is the
Yes.
only way to get rid of this problem.
Yes, yes. Might be it very rarely it's happened, isn't it? Because I
Not
haven't heard.
really. If you Google, then you can find this problem. It is, I'm not taking the name. There are some states who are
Okay.
doing these kind of practices, and some
Uh,
district, particular some districts, not every district.
okay, okay. Yeah, might be it could
So
be happen.
apart from conversation, any other thing you are doing for improving your English?
Yes, I'm reading. I'm reading books, fictional, non-fictional books, and yeah, speaking, watching movies, and watching different kind of a podcast, everything, whatever comes in my phone, popping up in my phone. I love to watch, and just I want to get lots of different kind of experience to enhance my communication. So yeah, these things I do. What about you?
Any recent movie did you watch?
It's there is a one channel on YouTube. It's Dub Turkey to English. So nowadays I'm exploring this movie. So it's really very captivating for me. I watch it's been I think 15 days. I have been watching this kind of movies. I found really interesting, and there are lots of interesting movie over there. So I'm exploring these things. So
Mostly I am
apart from I
watching
love to
movies
watch
which is available
podcasting.
on Netflix. I'm
Okay,
always
you are.
watching Netflix movies. Yes.
Ah, okay, that is a good thing. I think you get lots of things on Netflix because I haven't took subscription from Netflix, and I'm not able to open my TV due to the my son. Always he ready to watch TV before me, so I do not prefer to take subscription. And YouTube is sufficient for me for now because it's in a limited time. Whatever it's come on YouTube, it's I think that is sufficient for me for now. So let's see what will happen. Then my level will little up, then I will think to watch some kind of little advance, right? So I'm quite contented now.
So tell me something about your state. What is special in your state, Assam?
Assam.
Why
Okay,
should we come
first.
for like a tourism purpose?
Okay, tourist purpose. Must you heard Kamakhya temple? This is situated in Guwahati itself.
Mm.
So yes, this is the famous temple of Assam. Who people who goes to the visit to Assam, so must they visit once to Kamakhya temple. Another is Kaziranga National Park. Maybe you heard about, and
Mm-hmm.
another is Sibsagar. This is the ancient temples, and king who was Ahom.
Mm-hmm.
Ahom king ruined, and that time the Sibsagar was capital of Assam. So yes, some historical place they are situated. Yeah, there is not that much special things in Assam, but you can see the greenery place all around, and there are lots of tea gardens. And tea gardens is famous in Asia, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So yes, tea is the famous of Assam, and temple and some ancient places. Yes.
Did you visit ever in Rajasthan?
No, no, dear. I haven't got chance so far to visit Rajasthan, but this is my will place, bucket list. Definitely, I love to visit. Yes.
Mm. There are
So,
so
how
many
many places
palaces.
have? Ah, yes, yes. I heard many thing about Rajasthan. So, I love to visit once. My friend has visited. Friends have visited many times. So they were explaining about the Rajasthan Killa, different kind of things.
Mm.
So yes, it's my became bucket list. I love to go once.
I'm also planning again. There is one palace, Nahargarh Fort. But because
Okay.
of rain, right now it's
Mhm.
not possible. After that, I will go.
Okay. So how many places have you covered so far in India itself?
In India, Hmm, I have visited Banaras, Uttar Pradesh.
Okay.
In Uttar
Mhm.
Pradesh, there is one temple, Vindhyachal temple. It is situated in Mirzapur.
Okay. So
Gorakhpur,
yeah, I also have visited Banaras. So
yes.
okay, please complete your places, ma'am. Then I will
And
go.
in Rajasthan, there is a city named Jodhpur. Jodhpur I have
Okay. Yes,
visited,
I heard.
and
Yeah.
whole Jaipur I have visited.
Ah, okay. That's great.
Hmm.
Even where did you go in Banaras? Where did you visit?
Not particular Banaras, it is called Mirzapur.
Okay, okay. Banaras,
There is temple, Vindhyachal temple.
I
Because there
thought
were
Kanchi
Mundan
Vishwanath.
program of my brother. Then we were
Okay, okay,
kids.
okay,
That time I
okay.
visited.
Okay. Okay. I was thinking that you have visited Kasi Vishwanath and Saranath.
Mm,
No, okay. I have visited once there. It's really
mm,
beautiful. Okay,
mm.
that's great.
So, anything else? Do you want to ask?
Yeah, I love to know about your English learning journey there because you speak very well. And I heard some of videos of yours with the some of YouTubers, and you were telling about the different kind of stories, and you start the conversation. So, how did you collect this kind of stories, and how did you get idea to narrate this story in front of someone?
If you have kids, automatically you can, cultivate this habit.
Okay, okay. Do you like to read this kind of stories, or would you
I
like
have
to
so many
listen from
books.
YouTube?
When my daughter was
Okay.
in UKG, LKG, and first grade, there were
Mm.
four story books. Bruno.
Okay. How
There
old
was
are
series of
you?
Bruno. Do you know Bruno?
No, dear.
These are the famous, kids story books.
Okay, okay. I'm not that much into it to reading story books. I have some books, but I haven't heard this name of this book. Okay. So I read a few books, Akbar Birbal, and some of Poor Girl, Rees Girl, so that kind of stories I read.
These were books of
Okay.
my daughter, so I always, read. I always taught her when she was, LKG, then UKG. And there is, I can say, small library in my house. Yes.
Okay. Do you like to read books?
Yeah, I like. But only
Okay.
storybook. Yes, only storybook, not novels.
Okay. What about self-help books?
My husband loves read self-help book like Atomic Habits, some other books, but I never like.
Okay, you don't like. Ah, that's great. Everyone has their own will, own choice, right? So, what do you like to enhance your communication apart from the speaking? Because you speak, I know. And what do you do?
Every day I'm doing conversation with my co-learner, and I'm very fond of watching movies like South Indian
Okay.
movies, some Hollywood movies, Bollywood movies. And
Uh,
sometime, whenever I'm getting time, that time I'm reading the books, syllabus book of my daughter.
okay, of your daughters. How old are she?
She's 10 years old right now.
Okay, but you do not like that you have a 10-year daughter. You look quite young. I don't know what has happened here.
It's compliment for me that I'm looking young.
Yes, yes. Am I visible to you? I don't know. Someone
Yeah,
is
you are
calling
visible
me.
and audible both.
Ah,
Hmm.
okay. Someone is calling me, so my screen off. Okay. Okay. Do you have any question?
No, I have
Some
no question.
he
I have
called
no
me
question.
suddenly, so I.
Okay, we should wind up this session. Okay.
Yeah, sure, dear. I love to connect with you with another different topic. Okay.
Okay.